Where are you from?
I was born in Natchez, Mississippi. I grew up outside of Chicago, and I've been in LA for about 5 years. But definitely southern roots. That's where all my family is.
And what was your first break?
My first break, I kind of made myself. I wrote and starred in a web series called Her Story. A bunch of friends of mine and I made together. I co-wrote and co-starred, and ended up getting nominated for an Emmy and won a bunch of other awards. We were all kind of shocked and delighted and surprised, and it opened doors for a bunch of us.
And what have you been in?
I have been in a few things. Right now I'm in Mrs. Fletcher on HBO, Tales of the City on Netflix, Blind Spot on NBC, Better Things on FX. I had a run on the show Nashville, done a couple little indie movies here and there, short films, wherever they want me.
How do you feel about this career?
I cannot believe that I'm actually living out my dreams. I always wanted to be a writer and an actor ever since I was a kid. So did my father, who passed away when I was young, and I found out later that I'm kind of acting out his dreams as well. So it really is a dream come true.
And how did you decide to become an actor?
I don't remember a time when I wasn't acting and writing. I was first on stage when I was 6 months old, because both my parents were actors in Natchez, Mississippi, and I just never stopped.
Who's your favorite actor you look up to?
There are a lot of actors I love, but the one who comes to mind is Carrie Coons, who is a phenomenal actress who is in the show. I just forgot the name of my favorite show, The Leftovers. She had this run on The Leftovers that was just transcendent, a kind of nuance and sensitivity and range of acting that you rarely ever see. And it didn't get any like formal awards, and that's always going to be my kind of reminder that the best work doesn't always go recognized, but it's valuable nonetheless. It stands the test of time.
What would your ideal job be?
I'm doing my ideal job, acting and writing, being part of this little industry that can help shape the world through storytelling. That's a gift.
Do you consider yourself to be lucky?
I'm extraordinarily lucky. And not only is my life objective evidence of that, but a good friend of mine's a famous astrologer, and when she looked at my chart, she's like, wow, everything works out for you, doesn't it? I'm like, yeah, it really does. Drives my brother crazy because he's got the opposite luck.
Would you rather have a car or a diploma?
Oh, I would rather have diplomas, plural. I don't have a car, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, I would just go to school forever if I could. I love being in school.
How do you feel about how interconnected the world is becoming?
It's thrilling to see how interconnected the world is becoming. The fact that I have access to experiences of, like I just read a novel set in southwestern China, an indigenous tribe that does a kind of rare kind of tea called pu'er. And the fact that I can learn about this little mountain tribe half a world away and really get to know what it's like from their perspective, that's also a gift.
What does the future look like to you?
I don't really speculate a whole lot about the future. There are certainly trends that are exciting. I do love how interconnected we are becoming. I love what technology makes possible, but what most excites me about the future is the things that I can't even imagine. That's what's cool about it.
What challenges do you feel the world is facing today?
I mean, the big challenge right now is this resurgence of right-wing populism, which is really ultimately just rooted in fear. I mean, I think everything in the world is rooted in either love or fear, and fear is kind of on the rise lately, and that troubles me, but in the long run, I think love does win out.
What are you most grateful for?
I'm most grateful for the people in my life. I mean, in a life that's full of blessings, the one that I cannot wrap my head fully around is how wonderful my friends are. Like how much I really enjoy them, how much they're always there for me, and how much richer they make my life.
What's your favorite way to communicate?
In person, one-on-one, over a cup of tea. That is the best way to communicate.
What's your favorite book, film, and music right now?
Right now? Oh gosh, there's so many. I love like 19th century British literature, so I've been reading like a lot of Jane Austen. I'm reading Middlemarch right now, enjoying that. Music, Florence and the Machine is kind of a perennial favorite, although I've been listening to Vivaldi and Handel all day today. Movie-wise, oh gosh, I'll say this, Arrival is the only movie I've ever seen in the theater 3 times. I loved it that much. Denis Villeneuve can do no wrong.